Hi. If I was an IRS auditor and I almost want to get hired to be an IRS auditor for 1 week, and I'm going to select certain people to get audited, and I want to see what I can come up with, not only to find out if people are really doing what they say they're doing, but also to show my staff, because I'm getting hired as a IRS audit manager, what a person who does do strategies in their business, what they actually do to substantiate it, so we can all learn what to do and compare it to the other people that perhaps don't do what they're supposed to do. So here are the 4 or 5 people that I would audit, and they're all social media influencers because I believe that if you talk so much about something, whether it's how rich you are, or how good of a tax strategist you are, or how you have never paid taxes, if you talk too much about something that sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. And it'll be a fun exercise. At the same time, you a lot of times see these strategists get in trouble where there's like literally jail time because they finally were uncovered the scam that they were trying to promote. It happens. All right. Without further explaining it, let's go share my screen and hopefully we can watch some YouTubes on what we're going to be sharing on the people that I believe should be audited so we can learn to see what they actually do in their business. Um, I don't even think I was recording. Well, maybe I was recording. Anyway, look at this duo. Do you see the duo here? Before we talk about the duo, because they're basically buddies, let's just go to School of Knox. Let's listen. Let's see.
Taxes. Last year I didn't pay any in taxes. I paid zero federal taxes last year. The only check that I wrote last year was to the state of California in the amount of $26,000. And the reason why is because I was shifting enough income off of my tax returns to reduce my tax bill, and I invested enough into real estate to create enough paper losses that could offset my active forms of income. So it's a lot of things that I had to do in order to pay 0% in income taxes.
Welcome back to Tax Made Simple. I'm your host, Karlton Dennis.
Taxes. I personally don't. One of the things that I utilize here in California is this rule called the AB 150 law, which essentially allows for you to pay your state taxes up front, and then you get to tops travel that should have been business travel that you thought was personal. We can allocate those expenses over to your business to drop down that total liability.
Wow. And you brought up an S corp.
Yes.
Somebody's about to start
out. Sometimes it's stress around a $1 million yacht. Sometimes it's stress around a $50,000 tax bill, but it's up to me to figure out how to mitigate it.
Now, when I interviewed you out in Los Angeles the last time, you were in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And I know you got the G-Wagon, you've got the Lamborghini Urus. Are they here today?
Yeah, those are outside.
Could we go take a look at it this way? Let's go take a look.
So this guy basically promotes that he is doing a lot of tax strategies for clients, and he also does the same implementations, basically buys all these fun things that he quote unquote uses for business. I would love to audit that. I would love to see what kind of documentations he has. Here's the G-Wagon. So that's one great video. And let's go to our good friend. Yeah, Mark Kohler. He loves to do the hiring family management company.
Treating the corporate veil properly by respecting the company, doing annual minutes, having a board of directors retreat with our family. How cool does that sound? Now, let's talk duties and legitimizing this. We need to make it legit. And I want to see
how do you do
kids
that?
helping out in a variety of ways.
Do you have kids, Mark?
Janitorial. They could be doing social media. They could be doing video like this. My son, who's now 29, started at age 14 shooting video for me. And he was out there with his camera and then helping to edit the videos.
$1,000 an hour?
Videographer. I have my daughters helping on social media. I have a daughter right now working at the office today, helping with continuing education credits. And she's now 21 and amazing. These kids love to be in the business helping out. Write-offs run downhill into our 1040. Also, we want all the ownership to run down to our revocable living trust. Anything to do with the kids under 18. It is a train wreck. So more on that as we dive into the details down the road. Now, for those clients that have an S corporation, you can't pay kids directly out of a corporation because corporations don't have kids. It's a corporation. So
Right.
once you take your LLC and convert to an S corp, we have to add this little baby right here. This is going to be a family support company. You go like a
Very
janitorial company, a cleaning company, a painting company. It's just going to be a little Schedule C. We don't have to have it formally as an LLC. And this is where I'm going to pay the kids under age 18,
Is that all you do?
funded through a management fee from the S corp.
Is
So
that
we're going to do a
the
little
only
management
purpose of
fee for these
that
outside
company is
services
to hire your
and take a
children?
write-off in the S corp, claim it as
Or was
income
that
here, and then
ordinary
pay it out
necessary?
to the kids here and zero it out. Voila. Now let's just do an example here.
So hold on. Are we running into any issues here that maybe this is just being created so you can save money on Social Security tax?
So when my four kids were under age 18, I might have ended up paying them out of my pocket $18,000 to just pay for all of their stuff. But if I could take a
Oh,
tax write-off, how much more powerful would have that been? Maybe I was
I don't know how powerful that's going to be, but if I was auditing that, I would be like, dude, who cares that you have to pay tuition? That's just life. You can't get a business deduction for the things that you pay personally. Anyway,
paying my son 6 and my twin girls 4 and Molly 2. So I'd be at $16,000 here, right?
hmm,
Oof, wow. 16 grand. Well, I'd pay a management fee for 16 grand for these outside services, pay the kids outside labor, no W-2, no FICA, no withholding. It's a law that's on the books, very legitimate. And
very
then I
legit.
zero it out. So I get a tax write-off for paying the kids. And since all of them are under the standard deduction, they pay no taxes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Good luck on a audit. I mean, maybe it's fine. I could just be overlooking things.
They don't even have to file a tax return. Want to go next level?
Oh,
Now they
next level. Bring it
can take
on.
that money and fund a Roth IRA, and that
Ooh,
Roth IRA could buy crypto. It could even invest in another LLC where we go buy real estate. Now I'm building a college savings and retirement funds through a retirement account,
amazing.
and I got a
Your
tax
kids are
write-off
gonna
to do it. I am
your kids are gonna be multi-millionaires before they reach the age of 18.
pretty cool. What you doing?
All right, that's enough of that. Okay. And, while we're talking about Karlton and Mark, let's see what
million sitting in stock options rather than going and taking out those stocks and causing a capital gains. I can just take a loan from
oh,
those
here, this
stocks
guy
and then
again.
go buy investment properties that can end up giving me a better return than my stock options. Now I just created an arbitrage on my own money while
Arbitrage,
not
baby.
causing any taxes at the exact same time. And because Donald Trump goes and buy real estate, he's creating additional depreciation loss.
Should we audit Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is a billionaire. Why does he not pay a lot of money in
Okay.
taxes?
Maybe,
Donald
maybe
Trump doesn't
not.
have a lot of earned income. Donald Trump has a lot of
Exactly.
portfolio income, and he runs a lot.
Let's pause that. All right, so what's the duo saying here?
Talk about getting into an audit. It
Oh,
just looks
audit.
there's no line for
It does look weird.
Your accountant's gonna, if you have an accountant trying to shoehorn you into it, you got a bad accountant. If you have an accountant out there that's saying you're gonna pay yourself a W-2 out of an LLC, not taxes and S corp, we're coming to that, folks. But if you just have a plain old LLC, there's no 1099, there's no W-2, just take the damn money. When you
Take
wanna
the
pay
money.
yourself, just take it.
Take the
That's
money. Okay. Now, I also want to audit her, but she's great, by the way.
I think eventually we'll get to a time where the IRS is faster with technology, but for now we're not there. And so the IRS will publish the transcripts May 15th.
So basically, she's great. She's got great shorts, but I want to audit her with my team because if we
My name
audit
is
her,
Portia, and I was sentenced to 7 years in
my team will actually understand what someone is supposed to do when they take tax strategies.
federal prison for real estate fraud. So what is real estate fraud?
So this was a great one.
You might want to try this one strategy to avoid capital gains taxes.
She's just putting everyone to
Several
shame
Eastern
here.
European countries have successfully enacted a flat income tax. Would you support?
So her reaction videos basically are amazing. But that does, just because she says she's amazing doesn't mean that she does everything she preaches. I want to see how she does her tax returns. Oh, baby. So let's put myself back to myself. And how do we get back Stop sharing. All right. So now you see a couple people of great candidates for my new auditing job at the IRS. I'm going to have so much fun. And you know something? I'm hoping that they all get a zero change audit so I can do a content creation on this, and perhaps they can even have more content to create to show people that they are legitimately doing what they say they're doing and they will not get audited or have at least an adverse effect on the audit because everything they do and everything they talk about is legit. And that is probably going to be the best line of work that someone who creates content about strategies could have, is that actual audits that were actually challenged, that got actual zero change, and they were able to sleep at night. Now, it's annoying to get audits, but life is annoying. At least we have some proof. Have a great day.